Hello everyone, this is Sakshi and I welcome you all to my EduTech platform, Way to Learn. Yesterday in my video, I had told that I am going to solve some of the physics problems. So today in my video, I am going to solve some of the problems from Standard 9. So let us see today's chapter. It's chapter 8, Motion, and part 1 includes distance and displacement. So basically, we mostly talk about distance. We never talk about what is displacement. So distance is something like we say in our daily life, like I had traveled distance of 10 kilometers, I ran a marathon of 15 kilometers or so on. But no one speaks what is displacement. So today I'm going to tell you what is distance and what is displacement. So let us see with an example. So here is a house and this person wants to go to his house. So he can go to his house by traveling straight and taking left. So the total path length covered by this person to reach his house will be 20 meter. And the other way to reach his house is this, which is 12 meter. So this path length covered by him is 12 meters. So he can either go around one round and reach his house. So all these are basically distance. So this is a distance, this is also a distance, and he can make one round and then reach his house. That will also be a distance. So what is distance? Distance is nothing but total path length covered. So or the total path length traveled by a person or an object. Okay, so what is displacement then? Displacement is nothing but the shortest distance traveled. Everything here I mentioned is distance. But what is displacement here? The shortest distance traveled. So the shortest distance traveled is nothing but 12 meters. Right? So this is the displacement. So distance is the total path length covered and displacement is the shortest distance traveled. So I hope you understand the difference between distance and displacement. So always remember to write the units. So the unit of distance and displacement is meter. So let us go with our problem 1, which says that an athlete completes one round of a circular track of diameter 200 meter in 40 seconds. What will be the distance covered and the displacement at the end of 2 minutes 20 seconds? So there is an athlete and there is a circular track. So he runs around the circular track and for one round it takes 40 seconds. So we are asked to find what is the distance and what is the displacement after 2 minutes 20 seconds. So இப்போ 2 minutes 20 seconds வரைக்கும் athlete ஓடின அப்புறம் what is the distance covered by the athlete and what is the displacement covered by him is asked. So we write what is given. We have diameter, we have time taken, and we are asked the distance and displacement. So next thing is the formula. We know that distance is total path traveled and displacement is the shortest distance traveled. So let us go with the solution. I say that my athlete is standing at point A. So this is a circular track and my athlete is at point A. So I know that the time taken for one round or round சுத்தி வரதுக்கு it takes 40 seconds. So for 2 minutes 20 seconds it will be 140 seconds. So the number of rounds, how do I find what are the number of rounds in 140 seconds? So basically to find the number of rounds, we just do time taken divided by time taken to complete one round. So we have the total time taken, which is 140 seconds, and it is divided by the time taken for one round, which gives you the number of rounds, which is 3.5 rounds. So now we will see where is my athlete. 3.5 rounds அப்புறம் என்னோட athlete point A இருந்து எங்க ரீச் ஆகுறாருன்னு நம்ம பார்க்க போறோம். So let us see. This is his first round, second round, third round, and 3.5 round. At 3.5, my athlete is at point B. So how do I find the distance? So distance எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது? We have a circle and there is a circumference of the circle, right? So I can directly find the circumference of the circle and multiply it by 3.5. So I will get the distance of the athlete traveled in 140 seconds. So distance covered in one round will be the circumference of the circle, and the circumference is nothing but 2 pi r, and I know the radius and I have the diameter, so I can find the radius, which is 100 meter. So distance covered in one round will be 2 pi into 100. Then distance covered in 3.5 rounds will be 2 pi into 100 into 3.5. Here I have taken pi as 22 by 7. On simplification, we get distance covered to be 2200 meters. So this is the distance. Now, how do we find what is displacement? So we have seen that displacement is the shortest distance travel. So இப்போ நம்ம athlete 3.5 rounds சுத்திட்டு distance கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கோம். Displacement directly A and B போறதுக்கு எது shortest distance? We can go either by this way or come straight down to B. So short distance இங்க பார்த்தா we can see that it is diameter of the circle. So I can say that displacement is nothing but the diameter of the circular track, which is 200 meter. So I hope you understand the difference between distance and displacement by this problem. So we shall go to our next problem, and which is similar to this problem, and I hope you will be understanding that problem and get the solution soon. So our problem 2 says that a farmer moves along the boundary of a square field of side 10 meter in 40 seconds. So 10 meter in 40 seconds. That is square field இருக்கு. Farmer has to move along the boundary. அப்போ boundary சுத்திட்டு வராரு, which is 40 seconds. Okay. So what will be the magnitude of the displacement of the farmer at end of 2 minutes 20 seconds? So 2 minutes 20 seconds ல எங்க வராரு? And what is asked? Magnitude of displacement. So magnitude is nothing but value of the displacement. So what is given? We have the side of the square field, which is 10 meter, and time taken for one round is 40 seconds. Displacement என்னன்னு கேக்குறாங்க. We know that displacement is the shortest distance traveled. So let us find the solution. Here is the farmer and here is his square field. So now the side of the square field is 10 meter, and I know for one round it takes 40 seconds, and for 2 minutes 20 seconds it takes 140 seconds. So the number of rounds will be 140 by 40, which is 3.5 rounds, like the last problem. So now you will see in 3.5 rounds, where is my farmer going to stand? This is first, second round, and the third round. And at the end of the 3.5th round, he is standing at point C. Right? So now we have to find displacement, which is the shortest distance traveled. So I can either go from A to B and then B to C, or I can directly go from A to C, which is the diagonal way. So A to B லந்து போலாம், B to C லந்து போலாம், and then A லந்து C directா போலாம். So எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சது shortest distance, எனக்கு தேவையானது shortest distance, which is AC. So AC is okay. We know that this is square field. அப்புறம் square field we have angles to be 90 degrees. So a square has an angle 90 degree. So for 90 degree, this ABC can form a right angle triangle. So according to Pythagoras theorem, for any right angle triangle, I can write AC is equal to root over AB square plus BC square. Now I know AB is 10 meter, BC is 10 meter. So AC will be root over 10 square plus 10 square, which is root over 200. So now on simplification, I can find the displacement to be 10 root 2 meters. So I hope you understand how to get a displacement value and how to find the distance value. So in my upcoming videos, you will be watching most of the problems from standard 9, standard 10, standard 11, standard 12. And yes, my next video will be on NET exams, physical sciences, CSI NET physical sciences. So keep watching my videos, and thank you. Do not forget to like my videos, share my videos, subscribe my channel, and do not forget to hit the bell. Only when you hit the bell, you'll get notified by my videos. So tomorrow, we'll see uh, some of the problems from CS and Net Physical Sciences. So see you tomorrow. Ta-da!